Now to our top story tonight. Broadband is the bridge to the internet, but for many in Nebraska's more rural areas, it's a bridge too far.
As we have reported in the past, a fairly new state office backed by federal money is trying to get everyone plugged in. 1011's John Grinvald was at the state capitol today to learn more about how things are progressing, and he brings us this story.
It can be hard to get out to Nebraska's grassy hinterlands. So imagine the strain of stringing miles and miles of fiber optic cable into an underground web, linking farmers and ranchers to the World Wide Web.
I think I've talked about that for about the past 8 years. There's a critical need.
Senator Bruce Bosselman knows this problem all too well.
Where I live, 32 miles from here, in order to do business, we either have to have satellite or line, a direct line, mobile hotspot. We don't have high-speed internet.
The issue is fairly simple to diagnose.
Cost. It always boils down to cost.
But the solution, says Director of the Nebraska Broadband Office Patrick Haggerty, proved a little more elusive. That is, until a wave of federal dollars cascaded in.
30 miles of network for 2 houses as opposed to 3 miles of network for 1,000. So the cost basis for the private providers just isn't there without subsidy.
Haggerty says that as of July of last year, 110,000 broadband customers fell into the unserved or underserved category. At a public hearing today, he says it's down to 70,000. And just like the internet speeds the BEAD program tries to create, it's moving pretty fast. Based off of cost projections, the program is on track and has all the money it needs to get everyone hooked up by the end of the decade. The Nebraska Broadband Office, administering more than $400 million federal dollars, gives up to 75% subsidies for projects providers take on for underserved populations.
If Nebraska is going to grow the economy that it needs to grow, and if we want people, young people, to stay all across the state of Nebraska, we have to have high-speed internet because that's where things are in business.
Reporting in Lincoln, John Grinvald, 1011 News.